Weather is everything when you're boating. It dictates where you can go and what you can do. In this video, we're going to show you an in-home weather station that gives you a high-level view of the current marine forecast. Make sure you watch to the end because we're going to be giving away 2 of these weather stations. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers. How's it going, everybody? Ryan with Caribbean Castaways here, and welcome to Crystal and I's kitchen. And today I want to take you guys through the LightMaps Sea Station. I got this marine weather dashboard probably about 2 months ago. I wanted to test drive it and get to know it, figure out how to use it, see how useful it was. And then I was going to let you guys know all about it, and today is that day. So we're going to walk through the Sea Station here. It is a quick marine weather dashboard where you can easily see water temperatures, tides, winds, wave action, stuff like that. I'm going to take you through each of the details, show you how to read that, and see if it's something you want to put in your house. I kind of like it. I look at it every day. It has a whole bunch of lights that do a whole bunch of different things, and it's a real high-level, quick glance at what's going on out there on the weather. So we'll walk through the LightMaps Sea Station and see if it's fit for you guys. Here we go. Okay, here is a look at the LightMaps Sea Station right here. We'll start at the top of the device and kind of work our way down to show you how everything works. Ours sits on this little wooden stand. It's connected by one wire right there. When you get it, you scan that barcode and it connects to the Wi-Fi. And then you pick out your local NOAA radar station, your NOAA buoy information, and it'll connect your device to the closest information source so it can gather all of the wind, water, and tide information for you. It's pretty cool and super easy to make that happen. Okay, starting up here at the top, we have wind direction. So this shows that we have a northeast wind right now, and that is blowing right here. You'll see what it's blowing. And it's accurate. I look out the window right now. The palm trees are flowing towards the south, so it's definitely accurate. And below, we'll get into the wave height, but it's a direct correlation between the wind and the wave directions. Over here to the right is the basic green light. Marine conditions are good. So when that light is green, things are generally okay to go out. If it gets too bad, it will go yellow, and then red if conditions go downhill. Next down the list is the wind speed and gust. So as you can see, it goes from 2 to 50. The white area shows that it's 15 sustained winds, and the red shows gusts. So right now it's blowing 15, 20 mile an hour gusts. Honestly, I would not be going out in those conditions, just too small of a boat. So I'm not quite sure why that's reading green. In my eyes, that's probably more a yellow caution to go out right there. And now moving down the chart, we have wave height and period. So right here, the magenta color is going to be your wave height. So we have 2-foot waves, and the next one is seconds interval. So we have 2-foot waves at 3-second spacing. So they're pretty close together. Probably not the most comfortable ride out there. You might get beat up a little bit. Right here we have the wave direction. So right here we have waves going towards the south. Over here we have conditions. We have it's sunny, partly cloudy, mostly sunny. So as you can see, there's some other things in there. It'll show you snow, rain, lightning, moon, caution, some different things in there. This is Kelsey. He wants to say hi. All right, and then moving on from conditions, we're going to go to the barometric pressure. So it kind of shows you the gauge and then whether it's rising or falling. As you can see, it's blinking with the falling. So generally that means the pressure is dropping. You'll see more clouds and chances of rain and storms when that barometer is dropping. Over here you have visibility. So if it's foggy and things like that outside, that green will go down to where it's forecasted to the visibility. And right now it's pretty much clear skies. So maximum visibility there. Moving down, we have the water temperature. So I look at this quite a bit if we're trying to figure out where we're going to go on the boat, if it is a sandbar day or not. The water temperature is definitely a consideration if we're going to be in the water. So right now it's showing 72 degrees is how it works. So you got your higher numbers by the tens right here, and then the single digits right over here. So it's currently reading 72 degrees, and it's still a little chilly for the sandbar, but it's getting pretty close. Moving down the sea station, here is our tides. So right now it shows that we're currently at a high tide right now, and this yellow light will slowly go downhill and come back over here and go up and down and show you where the tide is at. And then down here is the tide clock, and honestly I am not 100% sure how to read that one quite yet. Maybe high tide is currently at 5 o'clock and it's currently 5:18, so we're pretty close to a high tide or just past high tide. So that's how you read that. It is pretty accurate if high tide is at 5 o'clock. All right, guys, that is the LightMaps Sea Station overview. As you can see, Kelsey wants to help. He's gonna knock it over. But I really like it. I wouldn't use it to plan your whole day out on the water. I would still, stick to your main weather apps and kind of get the in-depth information from your apps. But I would definitely use it to walk by, get a quick glance of what's going on outside. Honestly, I look at it every day and I kind of see where the tide's at, and then I look outside to see where the water level is on the rocks to make sure it's accurate. And it's great. It does retail at $119. So it is a little pricey just for a quick glance weather app, but it's done very well. The lights make it attractive. It's a very nice piece to have on your counter like this. I enjoy it. The only thing I do wish it had is the actual air temperature. It has the water temperature, but it doesn't have the air temperature. If it's cold outside in the mornings, I want to throw a coat on. I'm going to have to figure out a different way. Dive into one of my apps to see what the real-time weather is outside, or honestly just go outside, right? Just go outside and see what it's like. But that's about the only thing I thought it was missing, was the actual air temperature. But other than that, I like it. If you guys have any questions about the Sea Station, drop me a comment below. Happy to help. We are going to give one of these away. All you have to do is hit subscribe on the Caribbean Castaways YouTube, and then hit like and follow on the LightMaps Facebook page and YouTube page as well. So we're going to keep track of all the new subscribes and likes, and we're going to give away one of these sea stations to one of you castaways out there. Follow us on Facebook, because that's where we're going to let you guys know who wins the sea station giveaway. So thanks again for following. If you guys love boating around Southwest Florida, definitely hit that subscribe button. Crystal wishes she was here. She's actually at work right now. Thanks again for following, and hopefully we'll see you guys out on the water soon. Cheers.